welcome back to TalkBall one more time, the home of real views with no clickbait. We're going to talk about the African Cup of Nations final yesterday. Come on, waka waka, you know all about that. Let's go. Congratulations to Senegal, brother. Lovely win. First time African Cup of Nations winners, bro. Imagine the feeling. Imagine the feeling. You saw it on their faces. These guys are going crazy. It was lovely to see, man. It was beautiful. Commiserations to Egypt, but obviously these guys have won it 8 times, bro. You get me? Like, come on. It still can't be that sad. They won it a few years ago anyway. They won it, like, I think 4 editions ago. So, you get me? It's not going to be that hard as it would be on Senegal. You know what I'm saying? Especially the last time that they went and lost it. They felt that, you get me? So, this win for them must have been excellent. Yo, it was a good game, man. Yo, I think it was quite entertaining. Egypt was on what they were on this whole tournament, just parking that bus, waiting for the opportunity for Mo Salah to do something, but man didn't do a thing, bruv. It was a bit mad. He couldn't do a thing. I don't know if it maybe because Egypt players weren't that good and Senegal players were good. Senegal got some ballers, mate. It's not even a joke. They actually got some world-renowned ballers in that team, so I can imagine that it's difficult for the Egyptian players to to make it happen. But yo, I thought guys are saying Salah's the greatest African player of all time. I know a few African players that would have done more than that. That's for sure, no matter who they were playing with. But yo, commiserations to Egypt, innit? They did well. They did well to get to the final. You get me? They didn't do well in the games, if you ask me, but they did well to get to the final. Like, they were banking on penalties the whole time. That's all they wanted. They even wanted the one breakaway where Salah would go and score a goal, and then it's a super park the bus, ultra defensive mode, or they were just playing for those penalties because Gabaski was on one, bruv. Like, I think they must have clocked Gabaski was on a madness for penalties, so they just said, yo, let's make that happen, bruv. Penalties. Let's get the penalties going. My hair's looking crazy. Let's get the penalties going. So maybe that's what they was planning for. I don't know. Queiroz is a bit of a dead manager, if you ask me. As I've said before, some guys are just meant to be assistants. Other guys are meant to be managers. Like Aliou Cisse. That guy is meant to be a manager, bruv. I rate that guy. Special mention to my man, bruv. Real stuff. I fucking rate that guy, bruv. He did his job. He really did his job. He's felt that pain. He's felt that pain of losing as a player and as a manager. And now he came yesterday and he done the thing, bro. Imagine after Mane missed that penalty, he must have been thinking, no. But he held his nerve, got his team together, the team played well, created chances. Gabaski was just on one. Goalkeeper of the tournament, bro. Gabaski killed it. He actually killed it. And he was a reserve keeper as well. What was Queiroz on? Man had him as the reserve. He wasn't even going to play him. If the other guy hadn't, for whatever, I don't know why he didn't play him. I think he got injured. If that guy hadn't been able to play no more, Egypt would never have reached this point. Like, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Gabaski was their player of the tournament, bruv. They should give that guy 1 million gold coins, bruv. You get me? They should give that guy 1 million gold coins and a tour of the pyramids, bruv. Real shit. Lifetime tour of the pyramids. That guy deserves it, bruv. He killed it. Well done to him. But yeah, man. Senegal was just 2 on point. At the end of the day, it wasn't like the Cameroon game where it looked kind of desperate. The attacks looked kind of desperate. Cameroon were on top of Egypt, but Cameroon looked a bit desperate. Like, they looked like, oh, if we don't score these chances, then we're not going to score. And that's what happened to them. Whereas Senegal, they was creating chances. They was controlling the game. You get me? It looked like they were only they could win this game. And obviously, it went to penalties. And you know what I'm saying? But before we go into that, the players that I thought stood out. For starters, bro, Mendy has to get a mention because he saved that penalty. You get me? In the penalty shootout, he's been a good keeper for them throughout the tournament. And guys are saying that he's the best keeper in the world. Yo, you can't really argue against it, to be honest, if you ask me. The only guy that can really say anything to him at the moment, I always say that Neuer is the top shower boy. But, you know what I'm saying? Bayern being kind of out of the spotlight, so it doesn't seem that way. But from the outside looking in, Mendy's the best goalkeeper out there, bro. He's the one killing it. Champions League under his belt, you know what I'm saying? Doing well in the Premier League. He's kept mad clean sheets. Goes to the African Cup of Nations, flipping saves a penalty in the penalty shootout, bro. You know what I'm saying? Held his team down throughout the whole tournament, bro. He's got to win it. He's got to win. He's got to be the best in the world at the moment. So well done to Mendy. Secondly, that centre-back Diallo, bro, he busted. He busted. Obviously, Koulibaly is a bad man, but we know Koulibaly is a bad man. We know that. But Diallo next to him, he was on point, bro. He was on point. I really like that guy, bro. He looked serious, bro. I wouldn't mind having him at Arsenal. That's a good. Cause, bro, I'll take, for me, Saliba and Gabriel stay centre back, but having Diallo there would be a nice centre back. But obviously we got Ben White there, so that's another conversation. He did very well. Secondly, Koyate and what's my man's name? Namapalis, I think. Namapalis Mendy, I think. Or Namapalis Mendy, I think. Bro, them two held it down. They didn't let nothing happen, bro. Koyate was balling. He just looked sick on the ball. Mendy looked sick on the ball. Like, they were just killing it. They were on point. Like, they looked like no one was gonna get through them, and nobody did get through them. They held that thing down too elitely, bro. Like, they were on point. Secondly, Gay, bro. It just said Gay. He's a baller. Bro. He is a baller. I rate that guy, bro. What a player. I actually fully rate that guy. He's my guy, bro. At Everton, he was a G. He was the best player at Everton's team. Him and Richarlison were the best players at Everton's team. But he stood above me. He was better than Gylfi Sigurdsson, the nonce. But Sigurdsson, obviously, he scored goals from far, innit? You get me? But Gay was the baller in that midfield. And he's at PSG. He's balling as well for PSG, and he balled just now, bro, for Senegal, bro. What a player! I rate him highly. And of course, big man Mane, bro. He was just on point. He was just making a problem for everybody. Like, he's just a G. Of course, he missed a penalty, but yo, Gabaski was on one. You get me? He was on one. So you can't really take that away from him, man. It just added to the drama of the game. It made the game mad. You get me? Because if Mane had scored that goal, I don't think, like, as I said, it was like in the Cameroon game. If Cameroon had got a goal early, Egypt would have burst through, opened up, and they would have tried to score. And I even think Cameroon would have won that game by even more goals if they had scored first. Because Egypt would have opened up, left space, and their players ain't good enough to control that transition from them attacking to then having to come back and stop Cameroon scoring. Whereas Senegal definitely would have been able to. So Cameroon, yeah, they probably would have, but Senegal definitely would have smoked these, man. If they had scored that penalty, it would have been a wrap for Egypt, bro. Egypt wouldn't have known what to do. It would have been a complete wrap. Or they would have gone super, park the bus, and Salah would have tried to score and he wouldn't have been able to. Senegal ain't dumb. Aliou Cisse ain't dumb. He wouldn't have made these men try and go win 5-0. He would have held it down. He would have had an eye on Salah and the game would have just ended like that. But, you know what I'm saying? The penalty miss adds to the drama, adds to the final madness. It was nice. It was a good moment in the game. And it gave Gabaski a bit more credit than he would have got if he hadn't saved that penalty. Because Gabaski deserves it, bro. He killed it. That was my guy in this game. But those are my Senegal players that I enjoyed watching. Next, it was, bro, Trezeguet. Why didn't Trezeguet start every game for Egypt? What in the world was going on there? Their wingers weren't really making nothing happen. He was making more stuff happen than Salah, bro. He was actually getting on the ball, you know what I'm saying, trying to make something, yo, a bit of that, trying to get forward, trying to get some, like, bro, he should have played from the start to the finish of the whole tournament. I don't know why he didn't. But that's K-Roz, innit? He doesn't know what to do. He probably doesn't know what to do with guys like that. He just wants guys that are just gonna sit back, you know what I'm saying, send it over to Salah and see what happens. I guess with Trezeguet, that probably would have messed up his plan. But yeah, but I don't know how Trezeguet didn't play. He definitely should have played. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. But yeah, man. And then secondly, bro, have to bring it back. Gabaski, bro. What in the world? This guy was pulling out saves that David De Gea pulls out when David De Gea is on point. When David De Gea is on point, he's serious. And Gabaski was pulling out those kind of saves. It was crazy, bro. Saving the penalty, bro. He saved that penalty he saved was mad. He saved the mad penalty, bro, in the first half. Mane smacked that. And Gabaski saved that, bro. And then bro, throughout the game, he was just putting in good saves, like making it difficult for guys to put the ball past him. He was controlling his box. Very nice, bro, Gabaski. Very nice. If you're watching this, my G, very nice. You deserve a contract somewhere else, bro. You deserve to go play somewhere, like in a proper club. I don't know where you're playing right now, but you deserve to go play in a proper club, bro, because, that tournament performance from you, high levels, bro, high levels. And in the penalty shootout, bro, I think he saved 2 of them. No, he saved 1, didn't he? It was... No, he saved 1, but this guy was knowing where to go. That's what was blowing my mind. I was thinking, how does this guy know where to go? Even though he didn't save the first 2. He knew where to go, bro. It was mad. How did he do that? Crazy guy. And then the third one, he went the right way again and he saved it. Bro, how did he do it? I asked myself. And then you see on his bottle, this guy had images of where each player hits their penalties, where the penalty was saved, where the penalty went in. Bro, that's what happens when you do your homework. That's why the phrase talent isn't everything is the truest thing on earth. Because maybe this guy isn't the most talented keeper and that's why he was on reserve. That's why he's not playing for a serious team. But he put in the work and look what it did for him. Look what it did for him. This guy had this bottle and the bottle said, yo, this is where this guy usually hits it. And this guy dived that way and saved the penalties like he did in the other penalty shootouts. Bro, well done, Gabaski, bro. Well done. You're my guy, bro. You deserve a post, actually, just for you on the page. You're going to get a post for you, Gabaski. Bro, well done, bro. Well done, really. You held your country down. If it wasn't for you, that country would not... You man would not be in the final. You man would not even be in the semi-final, perhaps. Gabaski held them down. Very good, Gabaski. Very good. And yeah, man. But at the end of the day, Senegal came through and won that game. It was an entertaining game. Classic park the bus against a team that is better and tries to score. Went all the way to penalties. In the end, Senegal wins. Extra time wasn't much difference to the first game, to the full match. And yeah, man, they went to penalties. And Gabaski he done his thing, but Mendy done his thing as well. And the players done their thing. And the Egyptian players faltered when it came to their penalties, which they hadn't been doing up until now. But you know, the pressure hits you, man. The pressure hits you, and it's only so far you can force something, because I think when you park the bus, you're forcing it. When you park the bus, you're forcing it. If you win the game, you forced it. And to me, there's a difference between playing defensively and parking the bus. And Egypt just parked that bus. And it gets to a point, bro, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see them kind of teams winning. I can't lie, I don't, bro. I just don't. That's how Portugal lost the 2004 Euros. That's how Greece beat us twice. They just parked that bus. Bro, they parked it. You know, like when the bus driver just chilling at the bus stop for 10 minutes and he's not doing nothing. That's what Greece were on in the 2004 World Cup. Bro, Portugal lost 2 games that tournament. Only 2 games. The first game against Greece in the group stages and the last game against Greece in the final. These guys just parked that bus, bro. Get the hell out of it. Portugal were beating Spain, beating Holland, beating England. Well, and then we play Greece and we lose them twice. Get the hell out of it. But that's what park the bus does. You get me? It gets you there. Portugal didn't have enough to win the final in the end. But, you know, this time, it didn't work out like that. This time the bus, you get me, broke down. Didn't work. Or rather, it did work. But, you know what I'm saying, they didn't win. So, to me, that's a win for football. I don't like bus parking, bro. I'm not with it, man. Bus parking is anti-football, bro. It really is. It's anti-football. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. You can park the bus maybe for the last 5 minutes, but, bro, parking the bus the whole 90. Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. I'm not trying to see that. That is air. Especially when Senegal are there, you know, seeing guys are bad, silky on the ball, spinning, doing madnesses on the ball, bro. Come on, man. Try something. Why didn't Trezeguet play? If Trezeguet had played, bro, who knows what could have happened? Maybe Egypt would have been there, bro. Maybe Egypt would have been the guys raising the thing. Maybe if Trezeguet had played, it would have given Salah a way more space because guys would have been on Trezeguet. Bro, like, silly tactics, coward tactics. I can't lie. There's defensive football and there's parking the bus. And parking the bus doesn't deserve to win no game, bro. No way, ever. No way, ever in life. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Senegal. Salute to Africa for a lovely tournament. Bruv, this win is so good for Africa. And I'm talking specifically Sub-Saharan Africa. Because you're talking about an African manager. African to the root, to the blood, bruv, to the bone. An African manager taking his African team to the final and winning, bro. It's beautiful to see, because a lot of time you see these nations and they got like European managers. I saw a Romanian manager take manager. I think he's managing Burkina Faso. I'm thinking, what? Like, what? I've never seen a Romanian guy manage no team. Why is he managing an African national team? What? Get the hell out of here, bro. I don't like that. if guys are trying to really grow the thing in Africa, bro, it should be African managers, African players, bro. And I'm talking specifically Sub-Sahara. I'm not trying to get divisive or anything like that. But, you know, like, Arabs ain't really African. They just live in Africa, you get me? So, like, the Egyptians, they're not really African. They live there, you get me? Like, this is just facts, bro. I'm not trying to talk mad. It's just facts, you get me? Like, they weren't always there. Whereas them Senegal guys, they was always there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Aliou can check his route back thousands and thousands of years, and he'll see that he had an uncle there that was just chilling as well, bro. You get me? Whereas in Egypt and them countries there, it's not really quite the same case. You get me? He goes back maybe 1,000 years and sees that these men came over there. So you get me? And yo, it is what it is. That's the world, innit? The world has moved mad. The world has moved in the way that it's moved. But I'm just being, you know what I'm saying, objective about how this is good for Sub-Saharan Africa. It's beautiful and it must be extremely inspirational to the other nations to see something like that happening. Because I know that Cameroon won last edition, but I don't know if Cameroon, I don't remember what the manager was on. I don't remember who the manager was, if he was Cameroonian or if he was even African. And Nigeria won it, of course, which is banging, like Sub-Saharan countries winning it, but I just don't remember if their managers were actually Nigerian, if they were actually Cameroonian. Like, the Senegal story is beautiful, bro. Like, Aliou Cisse played for Senegal, you know what I'm saying? Now he's the manager, now he's won. It's a beautiful story, bro. It's like, that's the stuff that inspires you. That tells these Senegal kids to say, you know what? Bun France. I don't want to play for France, bro. I'm going to play for Senegal. You know what I'm saying? That would tell a kid, oh, bun France. I'm going to play for Cameroon. I'm going to play for Nigeria. Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of wins that just make it more appealing for the young kids that are coming into the thing, you get me? And like, for example, and bro, the Senegal story is just beautiful, bro. That country is a beautiful country. I hope one day to visit that country, you know what I'm saying? A nice, lovely country. They love sports, bro. They love keeping fit. They're just a lovely country. And, you know what I'm saying? And, for example, things like Gay and Cisse, the left back. Like, these guys came from an academy that Patrick Vieira went and founded in Senegal called Diambars FC. You know what I mean? Like, it's those little things. And I know that Mane as well came from some sort of football foundation that was made in Senegal. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to make a video on that because Senegal deserve that. I'm going to make a wavy video about how they've invested into football and how it's gotten them to the point where they're at now, where they have supreme ballers in their team and they're winning international trophies. I want to see how well Senegal do in the World Cup. I hope they get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I support Angola, of course, but I'll be supporting Senegal as well. I might even cop a shirt, bro. Might cop a Idrissa Gueye shirt. I might cop a Diallo shirt, bro. You get me? I might cop a Diallo shirt. A Koulibaly shirt is a bad boy shirt, though. I wouldn't mind copping that, but we'll see, man. I want Senegal to do sick in the final, bruv. Like, it's sick for Senegal, sick for Sub-Saharan Africa, sick for Africa as a whole, bruv. It was a good show of what it could turn into. If every team in the African Cup of Nations had the sort of quality and the sort of passion in the organization that Senegal have, bro, it would be one of the waviest tournaments, bro. We know these Afs ball out, bro. These Afs ball out. It's not a joke, bro. They ball out. Like, come on. We know this. Like, you get me? Afs ball out. It's not a joke, bruv. So if every team took it as seriously as Senegal do and took it as, you know what I'm saying, took the idea of national football as seriously and were as diligent as Senegal are in their national football, bro, it could be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at teams like Ivory Coast, they got some sick players. Like, these men are choosing to play for these teams. It's beautiful, bro. It's like, you can see, I hope to see more of that. You know what I'm saying? Ghana should have done better. Nigeria should have done better. But they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that happens, but they should be doing better. And let's see. Maybe they'll look at Senegal and say, nah, we gotta do better than that. Maybe they'll look at their model and say, yo, let's do what they're doing. Obviously, the next African Cup of Nations is in 2 years, but it don't matter, right? Football's forever. So they can start making those plans right now. I know that obviously Nigeria have bigger problems in their own country than just getting a football team going, but it does help. Football's not the only thing on earth, but when you have a good football setup or any good sports setup that is internationally recognized and globally respected and admired, it's always good for your nation, bro. It's always something to hold on to and to pick up and grow from. So, bro, beautiful. What a finish. I was so happy to see Senegal win. I would have been happy to see Egypt win as well, but, you know, seeing them, man, seeing that happiness on them guys' faces, bro. Oh, it was just excellent, bro. It was beautiful, man. And my guy Marlon, I'm sorry. I know you wanted Egypt to win, but this time it fell to Senegal, bro. But as I said, you guys got eight of these anyway, bro. Like, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? What more do you want, bro? Get the hell out of it. But yo, this was TalkBall. Lovely video. I enjoyed doing this one. I felt very good about this one. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna do a video soon about Arsenal. Again, it's coming up. I think I might either film it tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next TalkBall. Remember, real views, no clickbait. My guys, a lot of love. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.